Okie dokie. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Turn Your Show into Cash. Okay, we are in the making the cash mode right now. Okay, we are in the get paid factor 3. Get paid. So last week we actually started looking at the numbers, thinking, what is it that I want to make? And with the business growth calculator, I showed you how to adjust it. So if you want to make $100,000 from your membership site, you plug in the numbers, or from your products, you plug in the numbers and adjust it. Charge more, charge less, and all that. And all of that is in your members area under module 8, factor 3, module 8. I have a few calculators that I have done, combination calculators, if you want to do product and membership, and all that is in there. And I also shared with you the 7 business growth calculators, and gave you 7 examples in each one of them. So that means you have 49 ways to increase your profits. So pick a few of them and start using them, and you're liable to have a shift in the profit. Okay, so now today we're going to talk about how are you going to get it out there. You want to have your marketing blueprint. So if we're going to be getting those leads for the membership or for the products, how are you going to do it? And so I like to keep things simple. And when somebody has something that's working really well, I don't want to recreate the wheel. And this is why in this module, I'm sharing with you what Gina Guadio-Graves of Directions University has done. She calls it the vortex. And I'm going to share with you the way she does it. You're gonna get, oh my God, this is brilliant, very simple. It's very in line with the way I think and the way I do things. So I want to give credit where it's due. She made it really simple to explain. So we're going to tap into there. So I'm going to go do the over-the-shoulder thing, cool thing here. And if I had $1, every time somebody said, if they only knew. And if they only knew how good my product is, if they only knew how good I am, if they only knew how good the program is, you get the picture. If they only knew. So how many times have you said that? I know I've said it. Like, if they only knew what they would get out of this program, if they only knew how I was different, if they only knew. Well, this is what now it's all about. From now until the end of the program, for the next 3 modules coming up, it's all about making sure people know who you are, what you do, and why they should pay attention to what you're saying, and why should they come to you. So having said that, let's just go right over to the next. There we go. So like I said, giving credit where credit is due, the traffic vortex is Gina Guadio-Graves' system. It's her method. And the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. It looks like a flower, it's something I saw like at Yosemite, or not Yosemite, Yellowstone Park. It looks like those beautiful things that you see. I don't know if you guys have been to Yellowstone Park, but if you've seen pictures, you see all these little vortexes over there. I'm like, oh, that looks beautiful. But when I started finding out what it is, I'm like, that is so brilliant. I am so going to tell my people about this. So here's what it is. I'm going to break it down for you. Let's go full screen here. So basically, actually, let me go full on first before I go full screen with it. So the idea here is, if you have a program that has different aspects to it, then you can actually break it down and promote each aspect individually, because it makes it easier to explain to people. It makes it easier to market. It makes it easier for you to be able to get leads for it. So I'm going to use my program as an example, since all of you are very familiar with it, to break this down and as to how it works, how the components work together, and why they work together. So pretty much every program that I have found, they have like the beginning, middle, and the end if you're going to be getting results, right? In my case, it's get ready, get on a set, get paid. So you have to first prepare, then you have to create the videos, then you have to monetize the videos. And of course, if you know the trifecta system, there is make a difference component too. So this is where this comes in. And the idea here is if you break it down, you can actually promote each one individually. So let me go full on over here and I can explain to you what it is. Okay. So get ready. The first component is get ready. Second component is get on the set. Third one, get paid and make a difference. Gina calls them the pillars. Now, here's the beautiful part in this. Now, not everybody comes to me because they want to go out there and do a TV show. When people are doing a search, some people are in the process of getting ready. Some people are in the process of producing the videos, and some people are in the process of monetizing the videos. So depending on where they are, they have a need for different aspects of it. So if I break down my program, you know, the get ready package, it's all about, you know, how to make the camera love you. It doesn't make a difference what I call it. I can say make the camera love you, how to look and sound great on camera, how to speak in sound bites, you know, whatever. So if I take the 6 modules and put them together, that is a training in itself. There's media training, TV show blueprinting, all of that. So that's a product in itself. I could sell that for $500 by itself. Now, then there are people who are looking to produce their TV shows or their videos or whatever it is that they're producing. So I can actually create a whole training program just with how to use XSplit and how to set up your home studio, how to conduct interviews on location, how to set up your talk show set. You get it. So there is a whole, you know, how to produce your videos training by itself. And then there's, of course, monetization. How to charge, how to make sure your videos are generating income for you, how to figure out, you know, all that aspect of it. And then there's the make a difference component. Now, cause marketing, this is where you make a difference in your community. Cause marketing is a great way to generate leads. You get involved with different communities, organizations, associations. If you have an affinity for something, you get out there and start promoting. So I can create a whole program around cause marketing. So you guys get this? We took turn your show into cash and turn your interviews into cash, basically divided up into 4 parts. Now, I can actually sell each one of them by themselves. So this is how it works. Now, if somebody buys the get ready portion of it, it would be like, wonderful, congratulations, you got the program. Now that you know how to prepare for your videos, you probably need to know how to produce your videos, and you need to know how to monetize your videos. So you know, I can charge them, let's say, $300 for that, $299. Well, for $599, you can get access to the whole program. Okay, so if somebody buys the how to produce your videos, then great. Now you know how to produce your videos, but do you know how to show up, you know, powerfully in your videos? And do you know how to monetize the videos? Because after all, that's why you're creating it. So that's a marketing message in itself. Then if somebody has bought the product to you know, to monetize their videos, it's like, well, you want to make money from your videos, but are you sure the quality is there? And now do you know how to produce videos the way you should? You guys get this? So each one of them, while is making money, it's a product, it's really a lead generator for the program itself. So I'm going to go full screen again. Okay, so get ready is one of the pillars. So that's a product in itself, okay? Get on a set, it's a product in itself. Get paid and make a difference, and they all lead to turn your show into cash or turn your interviews into cash, whichever one I want to promote. So think about this. It's a lot easier to market a specific one. Now, you can use it at low cost, low priced to generate more leads, or you can have it higher priced, whatever it is. The price really doesn't make a difference. It's you creating, you know, a vacuum, if you will. No matter where they start, you're going to be needing the other ones. So in your program, if you're working with somebody, the first thing you'll be, how do they prepare, you know, to make this shift in what they're doing? And then the actual process, all the things that they need to do to make it happen. And then, of course, there's the maintenance. So you guys get this, I hope, because it's, you know, really simple, and the breakdown is really simple to do. You just have to repackage it a little bit. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at, so let's say we have the 4 programs. So the next thing you're going to do is, okay, how are we going to get this out there? And this is where I'm going to go, yeah. So this is where you start creating content. You start creating your marketing messages to get out there. Well, within each program, so we've broken down a big package, and now we're breaking down, the individual ones. So let's say in a get ready portion of it, okay? Now I have how to pick out your TV role, and how to blueprint your TV show, how to identify your ideal clients, how to make the camera love you, how to speak in sound bites. So I can actually take individual training modules from there and create free or even paid messages from it. But let's just say I'm going to take individual segments from there and I'm going to use them for marketing. So I'm going to go full screen again here. So then what happens is I can take individual video tips and I can put them on social media sites, okay? And then you can take some free content and put them on your website. This is where people go there, and maybe you're doing a video launch, so they get to watch the free 30-minute training, or they get to watch sequential videos, or you can be doing sequential video tips. There's some free content on your website where people go to get the information. Now, the information that you put on your website, it all comes from your training modules. So you have to figure out what's the most desirable content. Some content, some content is sexier than others, put it that way. There are some things that people just, they will do it because they have to, but there are other things they actually want to do. So figure out what's a desirable, what's a key component within the training, and start using those tidbits. Create individual 30-second video tips. You can create 1 to 3 minute commentaries and short trainings, case studies, hot seats, anything that involves getting the content out there. So you guys can hear, I hope, this is what you've been preparing, how to create your content, doing the sound bites and things like that. So you have the free content on your website, and then you have your paid programs, and these are the ones that I just described to you, the $200 to $500, let's say, programs that you have. So all of them leading to your high-end program. So this is where turn your show into cash, turn your interviews into cash would be, or the different packages. The high-end package, you can actually have layers and layers of different things that can go inward to the bigger packages. I just want to keep it simple. So the high-end program, the just outside of it are the individual programs. This would be the 4 programs in my case: get ready, get on the set, get paid. And then there's the free content. These are video tips that are on the website. And there's the videos that are on social media sites or on other people's sites, on blogs and or whatever else outside of yours. So they're leading people to your website. So you guys get this. This is pretty simple when you really think about it, because you've been doing it. It's just looking at it from a different perspective. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. Now, this is a visual. I hope you can see this clearly enough. You may want to go full screen, or just make it full screen on your desktop. But this, if it looks a little bit thing, I'm still using Gina's design here. So I want to just go quickly as far as what this is. First, looking at it from what I just explained to you, looking at it from here, you have your paid traffic, blogs, Facebook, YouTube, joint ventures. This is all that the free stuff is going that you're putting out there. And they're leading on to your low-end program. So you can actually do your little membership sites or little ebooks, anything from $10 to like $100, like low-end program. That is still, if you look at it as a lead generator, okay? Your low-end packages, you can look at them as getting paid to generate leads. That's how it is. It's a different perspective. So you can have 2 or 3 of them. And don't worry about the arrows. It's just basically ideas where, you may decide to send a free program to the Get Ready, and then you can decide Facebook is going to go to Get on the Set, because that's where more people want to, let's say, learn how to do videos. So don't worry about the arrows. You can decide to send the arrows any one of the 3 different ones. Now, at the same time, they're leading up to the next one. In this one, let's say there's $100 to $500 program that's out there, two of them or three of them, the different packages. But in this case, using Turn Your Show into Cash, this could be Turn Your Show into Cash, and this could be Turn Your Interviews into Cash. Okay, so I'm leading people, depending on what they're looking for, leading them either to Turn Your Show into Cash or Turn Your Interviews into Cash, and they're both leading to the bigger package, which, it would be my, different level memberships at a higher end. It could be the I don't know, superstar level package. It could be the celebrity package. It could be whatever package I want to send them to. So you guys, it doesn't have to be complicated. I know a lot of people get confused about what to do. So describing it from here, we read from bottom up. So this is what, okay, I'm going to create, content from over here. I'm going to send them to the low end package. I'm going to send them to the higher end, and I'm going to send them from there to the top one. But when you are planning, when you're planning your content, you start with the big package. Instead, here from plan from top down. This is really, really important, because when you plan from the top down, you take a look at the big package. What do you want to include in them? So for example, with my big package, they get VIP strategy day with me. They get to come to Turn Your Show into Cash. They get to come to Turn Your Interviews into Cash, and they get the weekly training. They get monthly, whatever, depending on the package, they get access to me. So these are all the things that I'm including in a big package, right? And so then decide, okay, well, these are all the things I'm including in a big package. What do I want to put in Turn Your Show into Cash? So then I take some of the things that I'm doing and I put it in Turn Your Show into Cash. Then it's like, well, what do I want to include in Turn Your Interviews into Cash? So I take some of the things from the bigger package and put it in Turn Your Interviews into Cash. So these are now two separate products. The same content, I'm dividing it up based on who I'm going to be promoting to. You guys, I hope you're getting the power of this. Makes it really easy. Then from there, I'm like, okay, so if I'm going to be doing get ready, get on a set, get paid for Turn Your Show into Cash, then what should I be including in here? What should I be including in get ready? Get ready for Turn Your Show into Cash is a little bit different than get ready for Turn Your Interviews into Cash. The training is a little bit different. The combination is the same, the trifactor is the same, but the training is a little bit different. So then you basically decide what you want to include in the packages. I hope you guys are seeing this. I'm not recreating. I'm deciding the bigger package, what I ultimately want to offer people. And then you divide it up into smaller packages and take content from there to create the lead generator out there that's going to go on social media and different blogs and, paid traffic and paid ads and everything else that goes along with it. Okay, so I don't think you can actually, there's another component to this. I don't think you can actually, no, it's okay. I'm going to go back to it. So I hope you got a lot of ideas percolating with this one. Now, if you have been, if the in-depth training, in-depth interview with Gina is under Module 9 on the website, in the members area, Trifactor Module 9, that's, in your homework. So we really drilled down. I asked Gina a lot of questions. There's an also interview with her, as well as the handout that goes along with creating it. So I hope you're going in there. But I wanted you to take a look at it from the perspective of creating the TV show, creating your online program. What are you going to be showcasing in there? Which programs are you going to be focusing on? Remember that the episodes within your TV show are going to coincide with the modules of your online program. So the things that you talk about in your online program are some of the content you can actually do on your TV show. So that means you're going to be creating videos that you can market with. So you guys are getting this, right? I hope you're getting this, because when you go to take a look at your online program and look at the different things you're training in there, different exercises, different workbooks, different all the things that you have in there. So all you have to do is take some individual exercises and do a short training on it for your TV show. And you take that and you put it on social media. You take that, you put it in your emails and send it to people. You take that and you give it to your affiliates to spread out. So it becomes, your TV show becomes the megaphone. So because this way it's like, oh, you got to go see the TV show and there's some great content in there. I hope you guys are percolating with ideas, seeing how easy this can actually be. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up and start opening up for some questions. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see.